So, hey, it's Gwendolyn, and I'm obviously not in a normal spot. I'm actually in my kitchen today because my vacation is now over before I take some more time off. I've got a lot of time to take. But yeah, I'm in my kitchen because, this past vacation, got a chance to hang out with the family because we had the reunion, and also realized that we have to sell my grandmother's house. Now that's a whole nother story in itself, so I'll get to that. But because I was at my grandmother's house, my aunt is like, well, you want to take some of these things because I know that you would actually use them, and I don't want it to just go to waste, what have you. So, my granny cooked a great deal, and there's a lot of cookware that my aunt gave to me, and so I'm in the kitchen, put it all away. Eventually, I don't know where it's going to go. Actually, I have no idea where it's going to go. But my granny had some really nice stuff. And what's really cool, too, is that I was able to get these teacups and saucers that my great-grandmother had. So it was a moving trip in terms of emotions. And then also, too, in terms of, physical. So I don't know what it is. I think my parents sprayed, some sort of anti-kid repellent in their home because I had the worst allergic reaction to something in their home. And if that wasn't enough, when I go to my grandmother's house, I am attacked like the dickens by mosquitoes. And I don't just get bites, I get bites that swell up. So my knee looks like some freaking grapefruit, and my thigh is ridiculous, and I just really can't stop scratching, and I'm a hot mess. You would think I was some sort of crack fiend or something. But I'm not on drugs. I'm just responding to the allergic reaction and mosquito bites, but it is what it is. And it's a good thing I didn't take pictures because at one point my ear was swollen and my chin was swollen, my knuckles. Yeah, it was a hot mess. It was like Hitch. It was a hot mess. But all of it was solved, for the most part, before the reunion. And of course I'm taking pictures because, I'm taking pictures. But not that I don't believe in editing. I don't really believe in that kind of editing, but I will take out a swollen chin if I have to. Just saying. So yeah, so the vacation was good. I'm trying to put all this stuff away that my grandmother left. And I have one of her glasses. They're so cute. And it's great for cocktails. Now, my last name obviously does not end with T. Her last name ended with T, so it's really cool. But this will be the time that I want to spill the tea with the girls with some really nice drinks. So that's going to come into handy. And then I've got this really big fish. I don't serve whole fish, but maybe now I should serve whole fish because I got this really huge fish that I don't know where it's going. Have no idea. But it's got to go somewhere. And then I also got some of her teapots and everything, and a lot of her bakeware. So like I said, it was a good trip. I didn't go down there to pick up and pack up all this stuff. But, it is what it is. But on another note, I do know that the reunion was great. I did ask the sweetheart to not attend at the very last minute. I was just thinking in terms of safety, really. It's a 4-hour drive to where we were, and then have to turn right back around and go to work. That's a lot of time, gas, and money. And he really wouldn't be there to enjoy himself the way that he probably would want to enjoy himself. So I said, hey, I appreciate you going through all the fuss and fuss, finding the hotel and whatnot, but I don't think you need to jump through all these hoops. There'll be other family events that you can attend, and we'll just do something then. And he was okay with that, so I think he really did want to go and put through the effort, and I appreciate that, but that's a lot. I mean, when I drove back yesterday, I admit to falling asleep just a little bit. I know at least I blinked once, and I had one of those blinks. And then you feel the car kind of going off a little bit, and that little rumbling wakes you up. Yeah, I had one of those moments. And it was the middle of the day. We're talking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But you're tired, and that's just what it is. So but overall, it was a great reunion, and I'll have to talk more about my grandmother. I wrote about her some time ago when I was going through her closet last year because, it's just the dynamics of every ethnicity, everybody has some sort of, I don't want to say prejudice, but I'll use that. Every ethnicity has it. So no one is safe. And my grandmother had hers. So I didn't really get to spend the time that I wanted to spend with her when she was alive. And now that she is gone, and we did have a relationship, wasn't as strong as I would have liked it. But now that she's gone, I'm discovering all of these things that she and I have in common, and it just sort of hurts every now and then that we didn't get a chance to share those likes and really bond over those same qualities when she was alive. But again, we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna get back to putting all this stuff away. But you know, it just honestly, it makes me want to cook. I mean, I absolutely love, I really love her brown Pyrex. I mean, like, Pyrex is something kind of nice, but this is like so 70s, so absolutely 70s. But I love this, so I cannot wait to put some sort of casserole in this thing. And then of course, I was the one who took the infamous brown, I shouldn't say brown, of course they're brown, it's wooden, the wooden fork and the wooden spoon. Everybody had one in the 70s. I don't know where it's going in this kitchen, and it's so modern, but I got it, and I'm gonna put it somewhere. So, it is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to get back to putting all this stuff away. Don't know where, but I'm gonna put it away. And I'll share some pictures later, because the fish, like, you gotta see this fish. I mean, my granny bought stuff just to buy stuff. But again, we'll share that later. There's always time to share it later. So, yeah.